So again, sorry, this is a new recording. We are doing a mod for this randomizer where platform chart actually shows the chests on them. Let's take a look at that real quick. Oh, that's so sick. Okay, so as we can see on here, we have chest magic contents, and these platform charts show all the chests that are on them. Each one correlating to the chests that are on the said platform, as well as with chest magic contents on them, showing which ones are quote-unquote required. This is so freaking sick. If I had Key Lunacy on, they would also be green to show what colors they can be, or like what keys might be on there. This just helps out with the game itself, basically being where the platform chart now becomes usable, which is, in my opinion, super cool. So we're going to be able to put this to the test today, and hopefully it'll help us beat the seed. Now, as you can see on the tracker, I don't have all the settings marked on here. In fact, I only have one dungeon required today, which is, gosh dang it, no, C chart, there we go, which is Dragon Roost, which is perfectly fine with me. So let's go ahead, not required, not required, not required, not required, and not required. Okay. Alrighty, let's give this thing a go. And again, huge thank you to Typhon for making this mod. I brought it up in the community Discord page, in the mod section, asking if this is even possible, and he just went off on it and just made it the coolest thing I could even possibly imagine. So again, huge thank you to Typhon. So let's go ahead and get right into it. And I will note too that I am incredibly rusty from playing WindWaker. It has been a while since I've played. A lot of things have changed. Obviously, now we have these like possibly required hints, so hopefully that'll help make it more fun. Empty bottle on Rockspire Island. Where the freak is Rockspire Island? I can't remember. There it is. Duh. That's right. Can't do that. Okay. I'll just try my best to remember. Obviously, it's not hard to come back and talk to the King of Red Lions. Neru's Pearl. Obviously not required. Needle Rock. Aggressor Bow. Private Oasis. Okay. Boomerang. Obviously required. Southern Fairy Island. Okay. Progressive Sword. Bomb Island. Gotta look up platform there too. The Earth God's Lyric. Not required. Paw Print Island. Okay. Command Melody not required. Outset Island. Triforce Shard 8 obviously required. Oh, that's right. It's not race mode. I set the dungeons required mode on, not race mode, which means what is this guy called? Goma. Goma doesn't have a Triforce Shard. So Six-Eyed Reef. It's either the Lookout Platform or the Big Octo, which is pretty easy. For this mode, we actually will we will actually show logic. Just because platforms, I haven't dealt with them in well over 2 years probably. So this will help me be able to learn which platform we can do with what items. So for example, like these all require pretty much none. But while this one, destroy the cannons, obviously you need bombs or boomerang. So. Okay. And then Thorn Fairy, Island, Great Fairy, Purple Rupee. Thorn Fairy Island, Great Fairy, nothing. Bird's Peak Rock. Okay. Good hint. Okay. Now granted, this is a bunch of different settings when it comes to like the logic hints. I didn't tinker with them enough, unfortunately, so they don't have the exact hints that I wanted. But you know, they have good ones. Another thing I forgot that I can even do. So with this chart, I am able to mark these off though. I don't know if, like for example, Horseshoe Island. We have the northwest lookout platform and the southeastern lookout platform. I don't know on the chart if it's if it like is in order. So I won't necessarily mess with these per se, but I will, you know, I'll click off one because I know only one of them has a good chest on it. But everything else I kind of like click off. So for these, both of these are bad. Oh, actually, interesting. So we know on Two Eye Reef is the Triforce shard, so the Great Fairy has that one. And I randomize Big Octos. Again, as a reminder, this randomizer now randomizes Big Octos to any location. I now have to go find that Big Octo to get the last shard. So, cool. I don't know if it's specific for the Great Fairy, if that one has moved or not. That one might have a different code, so I'm not 100% sure. So this one, the lookout platform is dead. This one, lookout platform is dead. This one, lookout platform is dead. These two are dead. Which is nice, meaning we don't have to go over there at all now. Dead. Let's see, this one, dead. This one, dead. Popperin Island one, dead. Up here, two of them are dead. Okay, which one? Okay, what do we need for this one? Hero's Bow is required for this one. I think, yeah. I can't remember exactly what's required for it per se. I'll keep it. I'll leave them both undone. All of them undone, I should say. So, this one is required, so we'll probably go up here pretty quickly, actually. Then we over here. Again, like this one's a little tricky because I don't know per se. On the map, the center one looks to be dead, but I can't verify that yet. I might assume so, but I won't for now. Over here, look up platform dead. Okay, did I miss any? I don't think so. Cool. So for now, all of these lookout platforms seem pretty appealing to go to. For the ones that I can do. Let's see, what's this? What is... Oh, that's right, need nothing, so... Why didn't I turn out the minigames? I don't know what I was doing. Oh no, I turned off combat caves. Yeah. I guess that's considered a combat cave. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to it. Let me just double check too. Submarine charts. Oh, submarine charts do have them. Oh! I totally forgot he was working on these. Okay. So this submarine chart is good to go. This submarine chart. Well, this submarine dead. Let's see. This submarine is good. This submarine is good. This submarine is dead, which is fantastic. No, the whiz rope submarine has always been kind of annoying. This one's dead, so and that one was also kind of nice to do because that one was always a time consumer. This one, similar boat there. Awesome. That marks off a lot. And then finally, Great Fairy doesn't have anything, right? Yeah, they're all the same. So I didn't grab Big Octos. I know Typhon said that the Big Octo chart hasn't been randomized with the locations of them yet. So yeah. Oh, Typhon, what's up, dude? Okay, to answer a couple questions, the Great Fairy does use different code, and I moved it anyway. Also, okay, so that's good to know about that one. Also, for the platforms, I lined them up with from west to east. The only exception is 7-Star Isle, where they go north to south. So I made north the left platform and south the right one. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to the platform. So, okay, so 7-Star, 7-Star Isle. Which one's that one again? Oh, it's up here. Okay, so also the Great Duckiness, fantastic name, dude. Bravo, fantastic name. The only exception is 7-Star Isle, where they go north to south. So I made north the left platform and south the right one. Good to know. So north is the left platform. So this one is the required one. So we can go do that one now. So that's good to know. So looking over here at Rockspire. So the center one. So yeah, they would have been. And so again, he said the platforms, I lined them up from west to east. Okay. So yeah, Rockspire Island. On the map, it is west, center, east. So the west and east ones are available, but the center one is not. Close that one out. And then this one, it would have been the northwestern one that's available, which is great to know right off the bat. Yeah, and these are both available. Which other ones was I looking at? None of them. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Thank you, Typhon. Appreciate that. And now for the Great Fairy Octo, we're on a scavenger hunt for it. Alrighty. Let's start playing the game. Let's do it. Let's start breaking the game, in fact, too. See if I can still do some of these tricks. Yep, I can still do them. What? What did I do? What settings did I put on? Japanese games are required, but this is available? Oh. That helps. Ghost ship chart, which tells me ghost ship is not required. Epic. And also for anyone interested, for key chests with key lunacy, the gray sea chart style chests are great. And if the Rando ever adds boss chests, currently unused with CTMC, those would be teal. Awesome. So with the key chests, they would be the regular small keys would be gray, and if we had a boss chest, they would be teal. Awesome. Thank you, Typhon. Save that. Okay. And hopefully we have more people that would like to be a part of this mod, so we can see that more in the community too. So hopefully we can get this inspired by all of us in the community. Dang, I'm good. Even rusty, I can still do these clips. Yeah, just restart. Okay, so that one's done. Oh, dang, I should have done something else. Where are these marked? Why are a lot of these things marked? Okay, I don't know what I did, but a lot of these shouldn't be marked on here. For example, I don't have most of these. I think I honestly don't know. So, ignore most of these. I'll need to check my settings again. But thankfully they're not groundbreaking or anything like that, so which is good. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's get this Picto box from Beetle. Okay. Now, I want to just start going to these lookout platforms. There's a lot that we're going to be able to do. Okay. I don't remember where oh, I definitely had the WindWaker on Y. I don't know why I would have it on X. Okay, with the camera, it'll be our makeshift telescope. I inverted. Gosh, I am so rusty. I inverted the compass for some reason. I'm bad at games. What can I say? Okay, so northwest platform is supposed to have no requirement, which is probably either defeat all enemies or if it's just out in the open. I'm assuming it's just defeat all enemies. Oh, it's just a button. Oh, is this the one that just, oh yeah, it goes across. Okay, so this is good to know though. So even though the function was on this this platform, it still is a chest that's found on that specific platform. That's epic. I mean, that's probably a no-duh kind of situation, but it is what it is. Rude. Okay, so good news. Chest match content is the same as on the chart. Now let's hope that this item is something good. know King of Red Lions told me that where the boomerang was, but I can't remember. Oh, hey, quiver. Cool. I know why the quiver is considered a special item, because technically... Wait. No, my compass works. Huh? Oh, the compass follows where I'm pointing. Oh, that's weird. I don't know if I like that. Other cool piece of info. When you are in a whirlpool, you can't be knocked out of the boat or damaged by sea enemies. So they can spawn by sea hats and sharks, but not gunships, since they can have items. Eventually, I want to hook Octo Rando in to block entrances or checks, like the sea bosses in Phantom Hourglass. But that's a lot harder, and yay, I'm glad it worked. So I like that idea. I think that's pretty cool, especially when I'm thinking about the whirlpool that's in front of the Jabun's cave. If you replace the whirlpool itself with a Big Octo, kind of treating it like a mini boss to get the special item, I think that'd be kind of cool, even though, as we all just saw, I just skipped the entire thing as it is. But putting it in front of that, putting it in front of, say, like a submarine, or even putting in like specific locations, like at a forest haven, it'd be kind of cool if you were to put an Octo between the forest haven and the Forbidden Woods, kind of like a sea monster between it, which you would have to like fly over with the deku leaf. I think that'd be kind of cool. But having it like guarding things would be pretty epic. Okay, let's see. So seagulls can be anywhere, so I want to make sure that I'm keeping my eye out for them and not just willy-nilly going off to certain places where I can most likely get in trouble. Kind of makes exploration through the sea more dangerous, almost, in my opinion. Because it's like, normally when you play through this mod, you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly where these monsters are. I'll be just fine. But not anymore. Now you're like, oh gosh, they could be anywhere. I think that's pretty cool. Alrighty, and now from the submarine chart, we know that there is an item in this one. I thought the rats couldn't die from bombs. So used to them not dying from their own explosion, so interesting. Okay, skull hammer. I don't think that's going to be important during this seed. Come on. No, it might be important because Outside Island is important. Not Outside Island. The Oasis. Oasis is important this seed. Where was Boomerang? Okay, Rockspire. Needle Rock. Yeah, Private Oasis has the bow. Boomerang's on South Fairy Island. Southern Fairy Island. It's most likely going to be in the chest. So we both need both Deku Leaf and bombs to get those. So right now we're going to hope it's the Great Fairy. Yeah, that. I could go to the submarine. In fact, we know that the submarine has something nice in it, so. Okay. Pop ran, that's it. Oh, wait, outside had command melody, which we don't need. Okay. Okay. Is that the bait bag? I can't tell. It's not the bait bag, because you need the bait bag to get this item. What is that? What the heck? I can't tell what that item is. That's so weird. Anyway, we'll have to come back and see it again. Alright, writing down Jablin's Cave. Octos don't spawn unless you're in the boat. I may attempt to change that, but it would have to only spawn if you land in water. Because whirlpool physics apply to the air, but the storm does spawn. Speaking of dangerous and forest haven, I should give some background. Big Octos probably to this day are my biggest phobia, possibly were, since 100 Octos were harmed in the making of this mod. Fair. And reoccurring nightmare is specifically Big Octo at Forest Haven, between it and Forbidden Woods. LOL. Yeah. That would make sense. Cheese? What cheese? Cheese, as far as like what the item was over there? Good question. Could have been cheese. Okay, so as we can see here, this is where a Big Octo is supposed to be. This specific spot of the ocean. As we can see, no Big Octo. No seagulls, no nothing. Now, obviously, the seagulls move with the Big Octo, so that way you can still find them. Let's go over here real quick. But no, Big Octos are like so cool in my opinion. So here's something about me. Like, I have a huge phobia of the ocean. Unjustified, let it be known. I live in the freaking mountains, so I'm never near the ocean. But I still have this unrational fear of, like, of deep water. And maybe that is because I live in the mountains where, you know, deep water is nowhere near me, so the fact that I had to go to it would probably terrify me. But yeah, completely agree about, like, Big Octos, though. Like, if I had to be near one and next to one and actually see something emerge out of the water like that, I'd be terrified. Crap in my pants. It would not be good. Oh, that's right, there's a raft over here. Yeah, I don't know why I turned off Island Caves. Island Caves should have been on. Are they on? Hold on. Did I set the wrong settings? No, Combat Secret Caves. So when I left off Combat Secret Caves because I'm so used to just thinking that they're the two on right here. Where is it? Stonewatcher Island as well as Overlook Island. So I guess Combat Secret Caves include a lot more than just those two. Huh. It's not the ocean for me. It's literally just that exact creature. I think it has something to do with the fire mountain being the location of one. Well, heck if I know. Fair enough. That off. Okay, we come over to this raft over here now. More so approaching one. I'm sure it makes it obvious why I made that mod. Fair. I remember as a kid, for me though, like, and even kind of like to this day, the freaking Redeads in this game are so terrifying. They're like, their elephant screech is so ear piercing and like terrifying, and then they'll just like bite your head. It's just like so unsettling. So normally at the beginning of the seed, I would just go to Windfall Island because, you know, that's like all Sphere Zero checks that everybody gets. But with this mod, since I started with the charts, I want to explore them first and kind of get an idea of what they're like and, you know, how I can implement them and just have fun with them. So hopefully, hopefully in the near future, when I run more with this mod on, I hope to be able to have it to where the chart is a part of the mod and just like you have to find it, and when you find it, it makes it more valuable to find. So that way you're not just like you see it in the open world and be like, oh, I'm just gonna go right past that. No, I'd like to know where that is. So hopefully I can, you know, make that a part of this the randomizer normally, just like another hint system. So, oh gosh, yes, as a kid I would never go near them. Bombs only to kill them, dude. Same. Like, oh my gosh, they terrified me so much. Hey Johnny, good to see you, man. What we got? Oh, we got something over there. For the most part, though, all the enemies in this game are honestly pretty well done. Not to mention, too, that pretty much every single boss in this game is a massive monster. The only one that technically isn't is Ganondorf himself, and I guess you could technically consider Phantom Ganon, but like at the same time he can like make multiple of himself. But literally every single boss fight that you fight is just this massive creature that this little kid is able to take out, which is so cool. And then the very final fight is just with a guy, which makes it even more impressive that this one guy, Ganondorf, is able to control these monsters. So cool. like, I think about every other Legend of Zelda game, and there are a few that are like, oh yeah, this is just a dude that you're fighting. Kind of like in like Ocarina of Time, where it's you're fighting Phantom Ganon, and it's like, yeah, he's kind of intimidating, but like at the same time, he's just a fancy ghost. And you know, even in continuing with Ocarina of Time, even Twin Rova, yes, she's a powerful witch. Well, they are powerful witches. Pass it. Too busy talking. Too much of a yapper. Yes, they are powerful witches, but they're not like mega big monsters. Rather, they're above average size. The only other ones I can really think of that are like on comparison, Majora's Mask has some pretty big bosses, especially when it comes to Twin Mole, 2 monster worms, and technically Twilight Princess. Kind of blanking on all their bosses, but they have some pretty big ones too. But I think I think WindWaker does it the best though. Where, like, size comparison, they're just massive to him. Alright. Chests are still working. Charts are still working. Everything's working. Sword. Oh, that's right, because there was a... we got a hint for this one. We are not, Johnny, we are not comparing sizes. Comparing monsters, that's all. I did get this one, by the way. Forgot to click that off. Let's go over here. That's right, I can go to the very end. It's not worse. So Typhon, I think there's like another thing that I think would be really cool to implement if it would ever be possible. I've always thought that the pearls should be more impactful. Like in the Ocarina of Time randomizer, you have the 3 spiritual stones that just open up the Temple of Time. But, you know, Forest Haven, small island is a silver rupee. Okay, good to know. I think it'd be so cool if when you collected all the pearls, it opened up Hyrule, but you couldn't leave the castle. But you could go in there, you can get the sword chest, and you could, if you have the setting on, you could hunt for Knight's Crest and skull necklaces as a way of farming them. I think that'd be a nice little thing to like as a convenience thing. This is obviously like way down the road kind of a thing, but I thought it'd be kind of like a fun idea to kind of give the pearls more value than just opening up the Tower of the Gods. But you know, me thinking, I guess. Here's a good line for you. I'm not really struggling with being anxious anymore. I'm pretty good at it now. Oh, funny you. Haha. That's what Tripe is for. You can go down there if you find them early. Yeah, I get that too. But like the settings I like to do, for me, I like to have the Triforces be the go mode item. And that way, you know. Oh, what am I doing here? Oh, this island. There's a platform here? I'm so turned around. But yeah, the Triforce, I get that too. But it's like, to find all 8 is tedious. And if you have spoil trades on, where's the platform? Oh, it's over here. If you have spoil trades on, it can take forever to get the items that you need. But if you had the 3 pearls and not all Triforces, you could still go down there and start collecting spoil trades. I don't know. It was a thought that I had. And, it'd be kind of cool, too, if the goddess statues that held up the pearls to create the Tower of the Gods gave you hints of where the pearls are located. That way, it makes it easier to get down to Hyrule. Iron boots. 5 hours aren't needed for anything other than going to Hyrule, so it'd probably be very different mode. Yeah, I mean, definitely. The way I view the Triforces is like, it's like Ocarina of Time. Gosh dang it. Stop talking, just drive. It's like Ocarina of Time, where you get the medallions, and then when you collect all that you need, then it's go mode, then you head to the castle, then you head to Ganon, then you fight Ganon, kind of a thing. It's the required items to be able to fight the final boss. That's how I've always viewed the Triforces. If they had text bosses, same as all the other hints, yeah. So, and then also give more value to go to those islands too. The only times I go to, say, the Northern Triangle Island, I go there to either talk to the salvage corps, or to fight Cyclos. That's why I go to those areas. But say Southern Triangle Island or Eastern Triangle Island, I never go to those. Those are the ones that are just what am I doing? This submarine's dead. I remember it from the map. Gosh dang it. Autopilot. It would give some value to go to those islands. For me, I just want to be able to have the most value out of all the items in this. And all the utilities. So. Hi Max. How you doing, buddy? And we can mark this off. Because we got the boots on it. Good. Glad to hear, buddy. Progressive bows on Isle of Steel. So I really need bombs. So bombs has to be Sphere 0 somewhere. Because grappling hook's going to be a thing I still need to... Ooh. Why does this look different? It must just be a long time since I played this game, I guess. It's so pretty. I love the Great Fairies in this game. They're just so cool and different. I'm not sure how difficult it would be to remove the Triforce pieces and put the 3 stones, but it would probably be a different mode, and it would really just be a matter of making the warp appear at the same time as the Tower of Gods. Yeah. And yeah, I don't want to say the pearls are the go mode. In fact, when I think about it, it would be more of a thing of the pearls opened up the Hyrule, but it's in the black and white mode. The back door is still closed off with lightning, and you can't leave. So it would be the scenario, a different scenario than it would be when you had all Triforce pieces, as well as when you had all the completed Master Sword. Messing with the compass has really thrown me for a loop. I'm excited to see where this mod continues to go. Well, not this mod, but like this randomizer continues to go. What other people want to add. That is an interesting. I didn't mention it in the randomizer Discord and see what the others say. It's a good idea. I'm down for that. I do like have like this sense of guilt, being like, hey, I had this idea. Somebody make it for me. Like, I don't want to be that guy, but like I really love like coming up with these fun ideas, kind of a thing. But like, especially for the pearls and like opening up Hyrule for itself, like I can see that being a more difficult one, especially because of the scenarios that you would have to mess with. Like, you'd have to create or like move flags to meet certain scenarios. So once I'm done with this randomizer, though, I'll definitely post it in the Discord. Light reading chart. I know I saw this before. I don't really know if I remembered this chart. That's right, that's what this was. Okay, I have seen it before, but like, oh, wow. You ever have plans to mess with that at all, Typhon? Also, is it Typhon or Typhoon? I don't think I've properly asked that. Was it pronunciation 1 or pronunciation 2? What am I doing? There's another one. I had to play it a second time. Idiot. I got it right, Typhon. Okay. Sweet. The actual correct pronunciation, according to the Greeks, is Typhon, which I reject. Yeah, that's fair. Typhon sounds different. My other question? It was the same thing. I was asking if it was like pronunciation 1 or pronunciation 2. Before the modding question, before the pronunciation question. What did I ask? Oh god. What did I ask? Well, whatever I asked, I don't think I was serious enough about it because I've already forgot it. So, we all good. All questions that I know of that I asked are well and answered. Oh, that's right. Sorry. This this chart, the light ring chart. I totally forgot about it until I just got it. I don't know. Have you ever messed with it very much? Okay, how do I usually do this? Usually start at nighttime, but it's fine doing this way. I don't know if it's in logic. In vanilla, I think they're just like big rupees. I actually don't even know if they have hard pieces in them or not. They might just be big rupees. The thing is, I don't ever remember getting it in vanilla WindWaker. So I don't know who you get it from, where you get it. So, yeah, they probably don't have anything in them besides big rupees as like sources of income because this game loves to make you spend rupees. So, they're probably just that. So, but again, it wasn't until the thinking of this mod and everything that these charts even became a considerable option to mess with. Are those the random patches of salvage checks around the corners of reefs? I don't know. No, not the submarine chart. Look at that, they're so cool. No, because we got Seven Eye Reef. We have, gosh, what is this one? The Star Belt Archipelago. Oh wait, these are the. I know that's Triangle Island, and then we have. What is this one? Yeah. Is it this one? 4, 1, 2, 3. No, Great Fish Isle. And then down here, 5-Star Isle. So just some spots on the map to give more value of going to like other places. I'm sure that's a vanilla thing. And again, it's based off of moons and such, so yeah. I never met with this chart, never really even considered looking at it until today. But this is a chart. It is a chart. Alright, tingle. Tingle's not a part of this either because I didn't. What settings did I pick? What the heck? Wait, is that the chart that the salvage core gives you? Maybe. Probably. Huh. Okay. Ooh. Alright, let's find out about this dude's secret love affair. Regarding earlier, never be guilty about asking the stuff like that with the randomizer. The whole reason I got into the randomizer was because I wanted a very specific feature. After a few years, it's still months away from ever being worthy of showing off. And now that's evolved into me choosing to swap over to WindWaker as the base of Zelda game I have been struggling with for 15 years. So any excuse to learn something via Rando changes is welcome. I can edit menus. That is pretty sick, dude. 15 years, holy cow, dude. You are a veteran of the randomizer community. WindWaker, or just any... Oh gosh, any coding community, I guess. That's freaking epic, dude. So where did you start with your modding skills? Like, did you start in a specific game? WindWaker only started with a few years ago. Okay. Well, this game has been out for a while. That's for sure. Nice, dude. You know, it's pretty fun to go through the WindWaker randomizer like Discord community page, because there are a lot of just really talented and just creative like ideas that go on in there. Oh, making an exotic game from scratch? That's pretty epic, though. Are you still working on that project? Technically at source, but the game I've been attempting to remake is garbage. At this point, I've thrown all of it in the dumpster except a few maps. Oh, hey, keep it up, man. Keep trying. I know, like, there's a lot of like really cool ideas that just end up getting tossed, but like, there's a huge community of people that would really love to see it. One of the big things that I think of is Paper Luigi. I don't know if you've heard much about it, but somebody's been trying to make Paper Luigi and his stories from Paper Mario and Thousand Year Door. They're trying to make the story Luigi shares with you an actual game. And I think, I do think Nintendo sent a cease and desist, unfortunately. Which is such a shame because everyone really wanted to see it. So there's a community of people out there that really want to see these kind of projects we made. The project will probably never end. Every time I hear some controversy about a dev not working on their project, it's awkward. I guess it's fair. And you know, I'm definitely no modder, no dev, so I don't know what it's like. Dang it. This clip is so hard. Not hard, actually. It's actually pretty easy, but like at the same time, it takes a few tries. Man. There we go. Yeah, Paper Luigi would have been like an incredible game to play. Maybe one day we'll get it. Wow, a feather. Thanks, kids. It's definitely something a kid would give you, though. Like, Mister, I found this. I want to give it to you. Thanks, kid. That's not something a teacher would give you. Weird. See you, Johnny. Thanks for popping in to say hi and watch for a little bit. Always appreciated, man. Bye, Maxie. Gosh, what is this with these kids and giving me feathers? What the heck? Okay, another note there. Just hoping that the decomp finally gets around to being done. I can actually make progress. To give you a small taste, third boss is Volvagia. Ooh. Reference is that the source of OOT only gets reconstructed a few years ago. I sometimes wonder if I just need to be patient enough and then pull all the decoms together. I can get that. I know that's what I was reading some of your things in the community page about comp dumps or something like that. Something like getting all of them together, which sounded kind of tricky, especially some like files that I've never even heard of before. Right now, when it comes to like Zelda, I have a D&D group going with my brothers, my cousin, and my roommate. We're doing a Zelda D&D campaign, and let me tell you, it's been one of the funnest things to make. I'm hoping in the future, once we complete the campaign, that I can make it into a book that I can like just like have people download for free, so that they can run their own campaigns with our homebrew kind of stuff. It's such a fun thing to do, and just like creating your own Zelda world is like such a fun project, like an unneeded fun project, but it's so cool. Mario 64, and to be blunt, that's probably going to be a long haul. Something tells me making the game multiplayer will make or break my spirit. I can kind of get that. Have you seen the online multiplayer for new Super Mario Bros? It's you wouldn't think of that being a huge thing, but it's pretty cool. And long haul, when my current feature is 3 years in the making for one dungeon, yeah. Nah, dude, I want to see it though. We all want to see it. You just gotta pull it, like, bring it all together. We want to, be able to show it off to the community. You make it, I'll play it, bro. I'll do it. Follow a little bow thief here. Yeah, the underwater doesn't exist in WindWaker. Yeah, here. So I was actually telling this to my friends one time. So apparently Zelda or Nintendo has come out and said that their plans for The Legend of Zelda moving forward probably won't be any more linear stuff. Rather, they're going to try to keep it the open world Breath of the Wild thing that they've got going on. And I just thought, how cool would it be if they did an open world Wind Waker where Hyrule is no longer flooded, and then you get to explore the land of Hyrule dry. I think that'd be so freaking cool. Like, I think linear dungeon progression of Zelda's Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass, all these kind of games, they held a special place in my heart. I love Breath of the Wild. I thought it was really good. I have my qualms with Tears of the Kingdom, but I did enjoy the open world aspect. So it's like, it pains me when I think like we're not going to really get linear dungeons anymore. But if we got an open world Wind Waker with being able to go on the dry land of Hyrule, that'd be kind of epic. It'd also be kind of funny if Ganondorf was just the statue in the Hyrule Square or something like that, and the sword's just permanently in his face. I think that'd be hilarious. Call me weird. Like, yes. I want to see a guy being stabbed in the face with a sword. That'd be sick.
Two things. There's a guy making a cut content mod including underwater Hyrule exploration, WindWaker Unflooded. It's a YouTube channel of a guy making an entire land of Hyrule at the hypothetical moment Hyrule flooded. Dude, that's epic. I actually didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. Would be funny. Yeah. Or it's a sequel where Ganondorf actually touches the... Ooh, another timeline? That'd be kind of sick. What did Ganon want to wish for again? He wanted just to control everything? Or did he want to destroy everything? Did he want to... I don't know. I can't remember. Oh wow, food. I still want to know what's on top of that one island that we had the submarine with the, I don't know. Let the rays of sun shine forth across the land once more. Give Hyrule to me. Okay, yeah. So he wanted to lower the floods, right? Yeah. And just control Hyrule. That'd be sick. That'd be a dope sequel. What's up, sis? Oh gosh, dang it. Okay, bait bag. That's big. That gives me a few good checks. So I am going to go find out what the heck was on that one island now because I'm way too curious for my own good. But before I do that, I want to see if the transparent chest is available. Will the transparent chest be anything? No, it will not. Okay. Sooner or later, I will probably end up going to Dragon Roost just because there's things to do there. But we also still have a lot of things to do of our own accord. Okay. I want to say this is a ruby bag, but at the same time, I don't think it is. I have no idea what I saw. Doesn't know me how they treated Tetra though. I get why the King and Ganondorf both call her Zelda, their obsession with the past, but Tetra should have just said, "F you, Daphne's," and followed us back to the surface. Imagine if Ganondorf had to attack the pirate ship with the sister on it, putting her in the Master Sword chamber, literally the place sealing his power. What's the first place he's gonna try to take? Dude, true, to prevent them from resealing him. Dude, honestly though. But do you also realize how cool it would have been too if Tetra went back to her ship
and like a part of the final battle would be fighting on the pirate ship. Like Phantom Ganon takes on like a different form, and you had to fight on the deck. Like I get like cannon fight probably wouldn't be the easiest thing to code for this game, but like just like having a really massive Big Octo, like a Kraken, take hold of the ship and make it so it's immovable, and Phantom Ganon comes and steals her. It was just a pair. Gosh dang it. Yeah, dude, no. That is such a good idea. Why didn't they do that?
Can I cheese anything? No. Okay, I'm just gonna go back up here. Big Octo on a ship is allegedly cut content.
What? No. That's not fair.
That would have been so cool.
Become the boss of Nair's sand ship. I mean, that fight was pretty cool, even if it didn't really fit exactly to the normal theme of bosses. Oh, boss key opens up a big door. There's going to be a monster behind it. No, I'm just going to open a door and a monster's going to attack me just because I wanted to.
There were 2 to 4 dungeons cut.
Dang. I remember hearing that this game was allegedly rushed. Apparently, all of GameCube was rushed, apparently. But, like, even still, like, this game is amazing. And there's so much to this game, too, to be fair. So much, like, you can do. So much to explore. Alright, you made me think about this just as, like, a weird thought. So we know that, where like the timelines are for Wind Waker and Skyward Sword. What if the ghost ship is just the Lanayru ship, and the reason it's like mostly invisible is because it has like that technology? And I don't know, it'd be kind of cool.
Nick confirmed they would never go back and add them to Wind Waker because they already complete them for other games.
Oh. Okay, so that's the Lanayru sand ship. Okay. That's pretty cool. Come on. This is Earth Code there, so
Knew that wouldn't be anything technically, so.
what always has bothered me though, when it comes to like the lore of Wind Waker, I've been very vocal about it for a long time with my friends and like people that have asked me about my favorite Zelda game. I don't like how the Rito are the descendants of Zoras. I think that's stupid.
Alleged the dungeons are Lanayru Sandship, Goron Mines, aka Fire Mountain, and Stovepipe Isle, Lake Bed Temple, and possibly Snow Peak Ruins.
Holy cow, this game had so much potential for all of those. It's crazy. Nobody knows for sure.
Except Stovepipe, cause old dev stuff they release.
Except Stovepipe cause old dev stuff they release. Which is Stovepipe? I'm blanking on what Stovepipe is.
Nope, don't need that.
Okay, I'm hoping to find some birds. I don't
I haven't seen a single Big Octo yet. Granted, I haven't really been looking for them, so hoping that won't be a problem. So if I was Cut Island, it became Fire Mountain.
This Fire Mountain, the one that's just south of Dragon Roost, that was supposed to be a dungeon.
One of the concept art shows one of the Goron elders from
Twilight Princess. Ah. And Iron Boots. Well, the Iron Boots. Yeah, I see that from like Twilight Princess and everything. So.
So you go there. Might have been the item originally. That's cool.
There's so many things in just the Zelda universe, outside and inside, that I just find so freaking cool.
Okay. You already have bow when you go to Fire Mountain and Iron Boots to walk on walls.
Could be why they cut the dungeon. Yeah, I can see that. Oh, that's still really cool though.
Okay, I'm gonna do this and hopefully
not ruin my game. Like with MM and OOT. Yeah. Well, isn't Skyward Sword and Twilight Princess the same engine as WindWaker? I remember hearing about that because of the what's it called? When you reset upon dying to like get a certain the title screen glitch. It was originally found on WindWaker.
regarding the ghost ship, it's always been rumored that it is the cursed ship of the pirates that Gandalf slaughtered to take over, which would have been the Gerudo, the descendants of the very tribe he claims is the reason he invaded Hyrule. That's cool.
Same engine, but I think they added new terrain types and stuff. Oh, definitely. Okay, so yeah, I thought so. Like, yeah. Which is kind of weird to think, being Skyward Sword being the same engine as WindWaker, when Skyward Sword was never meant for the GameCube. Yeah, Bit is huge and SS. Mildly useful in TP. What does Bit stand for? Back in time. That's what it's called. That's right. It's huge in SS and mildly useful in TP. Yeah, definitely. And like, so random that was discovered in WindWaker of all things. Because like what? Oh, like what do you use it for in WindWaker? Nothing really. Maybe get the uniform. All right, fingers crossed I don't break my game. Because I never really understood how to really do this glitch. Oh, okay. I just got a medley. Okay. Now do mail sorting. Yay!
Oh, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Bye!
It's only used for key storage and max key percent. Okay. I love that speedrun. It's so dumb. But I did forget that they used that in that mode. That's wild to think about, actually. It just loads you into the title screen map with that save data. Yeah. Because like in Twilight Princess, you know, it gosh dang it, it gives you items. You know, it gives you from what I remember at least, it's supposed to like give you the tunic, and it's supposed to give you the Oron sword, Hyrule shield, and like load you into a new scenario. I'm still unsure where I'll put my title screen in my hack. It all depends on whether I want to use the Act 1 or Act 2 map. I'm unsure if I want to share a spoiler or not. Actually, I suppose it's not a spoiler since it's a remake. Tell me, I want to hear it. I'll never be able to use Back in Time. I'm not good at it. Never tried it, so I highly doubt I'd be doing it for your remake. Gosh dang it. Dang, I am rusty. I will say this though, Typhon. If you are concerned of it being a spoiler or not, probably best to not share it, just because this video will be shared in the WindWaker community page, so it won't just be me hearing it, as much as I'd be thrilled to hear it. Now, granted, again, I don't know how many people are going to actually watch it, but, you know. Never know. Fair. Oh. Fair. So, okay. I don't know if you've ever looked too much at the maps of this. I think it's hilarious when we look at the map here. So, obviously we have Forsaken Fortress, Dragon Roost, Windfall, Tingle Island, and then we have here Great Fish Isle and Forest Haven. And there's not actually one for your hometown. So freaking Tingle gets more mail than an entire village of people. And you have to wonder, all this mail going to Tingle, all has to be hate mail, because why else did they put him in jail? So it's like all of that mail going to Tingle, it has to be hate mail, and I find that hilarious. What did I get for this? I don't even remember. I think it was a piece of art. The bottom left is outset. Yeah. So, but on the 6 slots that you're throwing into the mail, the blue pot's Great Fish Isle. It's not actually outset. So there's not actually a spot for your island. Now, yeah, shut up. Yes, obviously, it's rumored that the citizens of Outset are actually are from Great Fish Isle. See, like there's a blue pot. There's that blue pot. So there's not actually a mail spot for all of your hometown's stuff. Yeah, exactly. Like, they have their own mail slot, but not one for your hometown and for yeah, exactly. Like, so this one village where the very beginning of the game, they show how the mail people go to your island. It's not getting any mail. Forsaken Fortress has more mail than your home island. It's just the one moblin. It's Maggie and her love letters. With how love-struck that girl is, I wouldn't put it past her. But, like, how crazy is that, though? Like, your hometown doesn't get any mail. But that one day, that one mailman was sending one tax return to your grandma was the day that your sister got kidnapped. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think the Rito are in on it. They're in cahoots with Helmrock King. It's a conspiracy, bro. Wait, oh, where am I going? This compass is throwing me off. I'm not used to this compass. Which one was it? It was northern. Okay. What does this one need? The way the original game, Nintendo Nightmare, goes is that it starts off with the troops invading and Mario is fed a bunch of lies that Bill Gates sent viruses to Nintendo and all the games got combined. Eventually, at the end of Act 1 of the original game, Mario dies. He actually survives, so Link takes over in Act 2, obviously. Act 2 is Act 1 of my game because I won't remake Act 1. Eventually, find out that the programmer is not a Nintendo dev, but a fan who single-handedly invented AI. And then proceeds to make an entire universe based around Nintendo characters, and they are the one orchestrating everything. Dude, that's sick. Eventually, is it going to lead into a Smash Bros. Kind of thing where multiple acts involve multiple different Nintendo characters, all controlled by the dev for his own sick purposes? Or is it the dev is trying to rule justly? Doesn't sound like it. Okay, so it is this one. I don't remember the last time I came to this outpost, honestly. Original games game ends with you tricking him into crashing the game,
which I'm planning to do as a fake
WindWaker crash screen to then roll credits. That's the end of the original game,
and to reset all the players' items. Act 2 is going to be New Game Plus.
ooh, that's sick. So you're gonna be able to play as Pajama Link. No. Okay. I love how even if I have like short settings on, I'm still doing an 100% seed almost. Aw, no Pajama Link. That's so sad. I think that's such a funny little Easter egg is that, oh yeah, the hero's outfit was just invisible.
There'll probably be a second part of.
The game hidden as new game plus. That'd be sick. Nah, I think it's so wise to do green tunic Link. Hero's new clothes, yes.
I still just find it funny because it's also a situation where it's like, every time I think about the fact that his grandmother just gives him invisible clothes, I think of the Emperor's clothes, where the Emperor is told that this clothes are so fine, so amazing, that they'll make everyone look at you, and it's literally nothing. And, so he's walking around naked. That's kind of how it... kind of what I think about when it comes to like those clothes is like, oh, okay, so right now Link wearing this tunic has his pajamas under it. I think that's funny. Think about, okay, real quick, did you change the vibrancy of the Great Fairy dungeons or Great Fairy caves? These look way prettier than I remember them. They're so vibrant. I think about this is that the game itself is set in 2012, locked to anything that may have existed in that year. One of the plot points is in Act 2 being a repeating frustration of not being able to locate the DNA splicers because BW2 wasn't out yet. They don't exist. But Act 2 is set in the present day.
That's sick.
But I grabbed latest Rando versions.
That's sick, dude.
Maybe Lago did something. Maybe.
Okay. So, about the case, yeah.
It looks so much prettier. Is it just me, or does it feel more vibrant? Also, we can now do all of the, well, almost all of the lookout outposts.
No, don't go back in.
Premise being that the game was uploaded online when nobody could get it running until someone else gets it running. The villain of the second act.
Ooh, that's sick.
I like that idea. What does balance give us? There's definitely a few jokes about Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom I have planned.
Nice. So is it as a solo project? Are you the only one working on it right now then?
Why is flying? flurry, rushing my flurry rushes. The player, referring to Link of the actual player, time stops and his time stop. That'd be funny. So it's probably why it never goes anywhere. That's fair. I'm not gonna relate to that. Because the player villain is playing the game. The player villain is playing the game, so Link is the final boss, but they're also the final boss, so there's some irony there. I get that. Kind of like you're your own worst enemy kind of a thing. Swear someone is going to try to BLJ through the Hyrule Castle barrier. Okay, that'd be kind of funny though. Did you ever see the Ocarina of Time roguelike mod that somebody made? I can't remember the name of it. Man, it's gonna bug me that I can't remember it. But basically, there's an item that you get in that game, like a pinwheel, and you're able to just... Okay, you saw it. You're able to just get to the very end with a pinwheel item. It's so freaking funny. That's what I'm saying. I don't remember the name. I remember ZFG did one, and so did Maj and Phil. Heck, there's a lot of people that played it, let's be honest, but... Yeah, it was so freaking funny. What they did is they did a crouch hammer jump. They attached the hover boots, gave himself a boost of speed with this pinwheel item, and literally jumped to the very end in like 5 minutes into the game. It was hilarious. But it's those kind of glitches that actually, that bring a certain audience to the community thing, a certain audience to the game. Have you seen the Kapora Gabora boss fight? No. What's that one? Oh, bad idea. They made him into a wrestler. Oh, who's Gabora now? I'm trying to remember who that is. The King K rule boss thing. That's epic. I love that. From Donkey Kong 64, right? That King K rule. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. So wait, who made that? Was it a mod 4? The SNES thing? Oh, okay, so for Donkey Kong Country. Okay. Gotcha. So was it for Donkey Kong Country, or was it for a specific other game? Dialogue and asking, would you like me to repeat? Oh my gosh.
If you hit yes, do you have to refight the boss entirely? Please say yes. That would be so freaking funny. I don't think your shell's gonna get us anything, honestly. Like paw prints. An Ocarina of Time on. Okay. A wrestler. Oh, that's fantastic. I love that. That's so freaking funny. So how do you implement wrestling into Ocarina of Time? Yeah, these are not normal. These visuals are amazing. He's so cute. I think that'd be hilarious to see. But who'd... An Ocarina of Time mod... I don't know who they would even replace. Grab your shield and throw it out of the ring. That's so funny. I'm gonna have to look into this. Did they base it off of a certain character that's already a part of the game? Boss physics. Madness then. You can backflip into it and use it to jump across the ring. Freaking dope. It's so incredible what people can come up with and like are inspired to do for no reason, and it's so freaking funny. So it's its own original coding and everything then? That's sick. Pretty sure Alfie became Rockhawk. Yes, let's go. Oh wait, Boomerang's here. That's right. Oh, the character design? Oh, okay. Be really impressive if it was original. But you know, also just as impressive as if it wasn't original, you know? Wait, let me do it. Get out. Need to glide over.
One of these is Boomerang. Nice. Got Boomerang. Now. Joy. There was a mod. I'd make it to where all Tingle statues came to life and blew themselves up. I do not like the Tingle statues. Oh, that's right. I still gotta find the Octos. You mentioned different playable characters. I don't know how far I'll go with this idea as relatively new. Only a few weeks old. One of the dungeons in Act 2 is don't go that way yet. Act 2 is Temporal Tower, which will be the upper half of the Mirage Tower, the tower from Pokemon Emerald. Nice. And basically serves originally as a version of TOTG. The boss being Godin. It serves as a giant time shift tower to basically turn into a desert into the Great Sea. Alternate idea, tried to port the mechanics of PMD. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. And have that be the second half of the dungeon after you get the bow. Would be different playable characters, but Towers got dodgy. Different playable characters, but it's the idea of mixing different mechanics, which Act 1 of the original game did so often. Dude, that's so sick. I love that idea. Who was the original guy that made the first one, Nintendo Nightmare? Does he still make stuff right now, or is he retired from doing all that stuff? Made the game when he was a kid? Dang. Guy got talent. I guess what's your definition of kid, though? There's a lot of people that call themselves kids, but they're like 40. Remains his most ambitious project? I can imagine so. Dang, that's crazy. Seen the game, it's not. If you've seen the game, it's not talent. Oh, 15, dang. What makes it not talent? I've never seen the game, if that has any consolation. Is it that bad, or is it, just pretty much the same game, or as something else, or? Okay, we gotta click that now. In a sense, you were thinking, oh, okay, fair. That's fair, I guess. But hey, anything that I can't do is I consider talent. So I guess if that's any consolation.
It was talent. Perfect. He woke up this morning? Talent. He got out of bed this morning? Talent. He brushed his teeth? Okay, not talent. Call me stinky, smelly, or whatever. Don't say I have bad hygiene. Wait, what did I just get there? It's a joy pendant. What is it? What did I just get? No, what did I just get? I'm realizing I'm a massive brain fart, but like... Yo, bro. Yo, Typhon, what did I just get? Oh, goodness. Not just level. I'd like to see it redone as... Also, he's said many times that remaking it as good game isn't possible. He's wrong. He just doesn't have enough determination. Good man. Lead us to victory. What the frick did I get? I didn't. Oh no! I think it was a letter. I think I got a letter. I talk too much, I swear. I think I got a letter, though. I think that's what I got. We'll say that I got a letter until I'm proven wrong. Obviously, the most important things to get right now is mailbag and try for start. I know I haven't been looking again for seagulls. Really should be doing that. Here I am still coasting through it, man. Like, oh yeah, I'll go find Big Octos when I get to it. I need to find them. Ironically speaking of Deltarune having replayed Chapter 2, I'm starting to realize there's a very subtle concept of dark fountains being an allegory for game development. If one is determined enough, they can cause their will into their blade and plunge it into the earth. Create. Dude, that's dope. I've wanted to play Deltarune, but at the same time, like, I didn't get really into telescope will help. Oh, for this room? Yes, it would. But we have the platform chart, so we know there's something good in here. But yeah, I enjoyed playing Undertale, but I never got into Undertale. So I never completed every single ending. I never met every single NPC. So, oh, for finding Big Octos? Oh wait, I thought you said that the Big Octos weren't on. Oh, yeah, telescope, yeah. I don't have telescope, but I have camera. Yeah. I'll definitely be using it when I start for it. So disappear from a distance, so the telescope lets you find them easier. Yeah. I don't know why, but I thought I had my settings on to where I start with telescope, but I don't. Oh yeah. Wait. What? Huh? I was looking at the wrong thing this entire time, wasn't I?
six-eyed reef. Oh my gosh, I was looking at two-eyed reef when I was thinking about it. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I'm an idiot.
Carries the same. It's just used for. It's why it's used for propaganda skip. It loads the morph.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, well, I don't necessarily need to look for Big Octos in this case, but I still will. Where's the performance?
Okay, well, I don't know if Octos are going to be a big part of this randomizer. The only thing it could really have is a bow and or a sword. Because obviously you need the grappling hook to get to them, and they're not going to have the grappling hook, so I'm going to be able to at least beat the dungeon before needing to search for any of them. So, yeah, I was wondering why you said Octo with 6i. That's why I clarified the hints didn't change. I thought you were saying it could be an Octo at 6i. One place. Yeah, I don't know why I thought when it said Octo at Reef, or no, not it didn't say Octo. I don't know what I was thinking. Again, literally in my head, I just thought, oh man, I Reef, and oh gosh dang it. It's gotta be the fairy one. I don't know why. I really don't. So, funny goof. Here's Bo.
Okay. While I'm up here, might as well take the time to look around. Be a little quick with it. See no Big Octos. Cool. Maybe I can actually go north from here and go fight Cyclos.
Also, Typhon, I had a question. Is there any way when you're making a randomized seed that you can make one for the GameCube WindWaker and the same seed for the HD WindWaker? Yeah, I know it's like a different project, but like I thought it'd be kind of like never touch it. Oh, I got the grappling hook. Nice. I didn't even own a Wii U. Well, first off, don't blame you. I just was think like one of the big things on my mind, a big project that I have in the future, is to collaborate with a WindWaker randomized runner. And what we would do is we'd have two seeds. We'd have a WindWaker GameCube seed and a WindWaker HD Wii U seed, where all items are in the exact same place on each save file, and the two runners are doing the exact same seed and finding items for each other by doing different glitches, different skips that the other person could do, doing one big showcase. I always thought that'd be kind of like a fun idea.
and seem to be fixed and is in the menu somehow. So it's a matter of whether those mean the same for both randos. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I mean, obviously, it could be like a plando thing. I was just wondering if there was like an actual like feature built into like the randomizers where you can randomize the same seed for both versions. So, yeah, like long shot, obviously, but like, you know, plausible. Like I already said, a few features HD doesn't have that would change RNG. Like what? Like, I can't do it. Not that I'm not trying. It's like I don't do. I haven't watched a speedrun of WindWaker HD in a while. I said a few features HD doesn't have. When it gives you the seed name for the fancy cannonfish type name, that's the seed. Octo randomizer. LOL. Oh, well, yeah, those things, obviously. But like base randomizer, obviously. Like the things that they share. It's so pretty. Each one is so pretty. But like the things that they share as far as like locations and checks. Basically, I think it would be like a fun collab to do in the future with somebody. This way to like showcase the randomizers and get more people engaged with WindWaker randomizers. Because there's just unfortunately not enough attention given to these randomizers. Like I follow a lot of ZFG and Majin Phil, even Small Ant. They've all done a lot of like well, I guess not Small Ant. He did a thing of like randomizers like once and hasn't done it since. But a lot of people prefer Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and Twilight Princess has recently seen a big spike in play, but not a lot of people really come for the Wind Waker ones. So, you know, I love to see more people engage with Wind Waker HD, and a showcase with both would be kind of cool, in my opinion. Okay, also, we got Grapple Hook now, so we can go do the dungeon. Every Big Octo just opened up. I can't find a single one. Oh, okay, here we go. So this was necessary. I mean, consider that I only ever knew of 3 getting until the Octo chart. Oh, when you initially played through the game? One of I knew because the Fishman of 7-star makes it obvious. That one, as well as for me, Oasis Isle. The old man there was staring at one, so 2i and 7-star. Yeah, for me it was Oasis. For many years. Yeah. Took me a long while too. I don't think I ever found it until my brother found some of them. Alright, let's see. Characters.
The Oasis one is one that is the only one that I found on my own, rather than the Two-Eye Reef, because Two-Eye Reef was on the Tingle map, and Tingle map showed a ferry there, and like I was so excited to be like, wow, there's another ferry isle I can go to, and I went there and there was no ferry, and I would sail around it and then come across a Big Octo. Like, oh my gosh, this is terrifying.
Never checked it out. I'm glad I didn't. Similarly, Tingle Isle tells you go north.
Oh, true. True. Had to think about that one for a second. Pass Air Temple for fun one morning. Dang. How long did it take you to figure out that there's seagulls flying around the Big Octo? For me, it took me a long time. Like, even after the old man told me that he sees seagulls flying around out there, I'm like, oh, there must be treasure out there. And come to find it was a Big Octo. I still never put two and two together. You just sailed into it. Yep. It literally tells you? Oh. About the seagulls? Or about the fish man that does the painting on the maps? Nope, that was Zenos without grabbing. Triforce Shark. R.I.P. See, I'd always spam through his text, so I never ended up reading them. So I don't think I ever really even knew that he tells you. Quote from Google. All right. I don't think I turned on mystery secrets, dungeon secrets, but maybe. I did. If you see the seagulls flying around some seawater, that's a sign that you need to be wary. Fly. Because the seagulls flock to whatever Big Octo appears. Big Octos, I tell you, these things don't mess around. Yeah, sounds about right. See, I don't remember learning that from the fish man. I remember telling it from the one dude, being like, "Oh, seagulls! What did they see?" Except I only knew of two at that point, not the other four. Yeah. Seven Star was obvious because they have that text at an island out in Octo. Left me with 3 random Octos anywhere seagulls might be. Yeah. Sounds alright.
know what I see. My mom.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Because there's secret rubies that are found on top of the trees, along the trees, on the outside of the trees. So they need to make sure to have seagulls there. There was one at Ice Ring.
Really? There's seagulls out there? Oh, frick. What was the if? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. Who gives you the Big Octo chart, by the way? Can't remember. Gosh dang. Of course, Haven was the obvious one. Was obviously not one. Story Island. This I reached C chart was from blowing up all cannons. Oh, really? That's where you get it?
Weird. I never liked the reefs as a whole. I think they're just
Too much of a hassle to really justify ever going there, or even ever adding it onto the randomizer for when I select the locations. Oh, mistake. So I'd always get soft locked on Earth Temple because I would never go, would not go to Ice Ring. I knew enough to be fine going to the corner where Fire Mountain was. Dang, dude. Getting the Octo chart reveals a very cruel truth. Every Octo must be visited. They're all in required islands. Yep. And even when those ones that aren't technically required as far as island goes, they have Triforce charts.
I guess the only technical one is 2-Eye Reef, because do you need the extra magic to beat the game? I don't think you do. WindWaker HD ruined that though. They cut out the Triforce charts that led to 2-Eyed Reef and 6 and 7-Star Island.
Oh wait, that's right. The sunken treasures were at 2-Eyed Reef though.
Totally forgot about that. What's the thing? Don't you dare pull me. 7-Star Island has the Fishman, so if you don't have a reason to go there, there isn't payoff for the Fire Mountain cleverly sets up. True. True. It's probably one of the. For me as a kid, I never knew where to go on my own. It was always a scenario of, oh, my older brother has done this before, so now I get to do it because now I know where to go and I can actually enjoy the game. Like, it took me forever to find out that in order to beat the game, you had to play hide and seek with the kids on Windfall Island. Because then the teacher gives you the Oasis deed, and then you can go get that other Triforce chart. There were so many times I would go to the Oasis and try to get into the door, but the guy would always force me away until my brother was just enjoying playing the game, not trying to progress, just exploring, is when he found out that she gives you that deed. It was so annoying. The west half has mini cyclones. You're told just prior to avoid any cyclones at sea, because cyclones, this ends up funneling you into an unwinnable fight, and that is bold. Very true. Oasis then maybe teaches you how to find them, or it's a mystery for later. And Seven Star drops the final bombshell. Without that, it just ruins the mini boss. True. Oh man. You know, and I'm glad this game, the vanilla WindWaker, does give you that sense of exploration, though, where it's like, we're not gonna, baby you into going a certain way for long. We're encouraging you to actually go out and explore. Like, that's pretty darn cool, in my opinion. True. Because you never find the one at Diamond Steep. The Big Octo or the Triforce? The Big Octo. I don't know. I feel like I might have found that one on my own, because what you end up doing, so you go to Cyclos and you get Cyclos, and then you teleport, you fast travel to Outset Island, and then you sail straight to that island where Tingle, the Tingle chart tells you to go to, just to come straight in path with the Big Octo. We got a stupid bot. Let's go. Another one for the ban list. It's too far north. Yeah. Yeah, we have stupid bots that come in sometimes. It's honestly getting kind of annoying. They come in once per stream, which is actually kind of crazy at the same time. Gosh dang it, I hate these statues. Kind of crazy at the same time to think they actually do only once a stream. There was one day I streamed for 12 hours and I still only had one the entire time. Wild. randomizer is so when my hack is done, I can randomize the locations of the Big Octos so that even I won't know where they are.
So you want to cause pain for yourself, is what you're telling me, right? Oh, gosh dang it. Stupid snail. That's right, I called you a snail. Minnow! What's up, bro? You, my friend, are a masochist. I'd be terrified to just like sailing and just randomly come into a Big Octo. Hey, Minnow. Good to see you, bro. It's going well. The great duckiness here, aka Typhon, has modded the randomizer to give us a new feature, and so it's been really fun to play with today. So we're having a really good time here. It's not going to be a long seed. We'll see, though. But how was your stream, bro? What'd you do? What game are you playing today? Night Rain, nice. It's still one of the games I need to play. My roommate really wants to play it with me. Mario Party 6. I never played that one. I played Mario Party 5 and Mario Party 7. Never Mario Party 6. Super past your bedtime. Oh, go get some good sleep, bro. Always appreciate your raids. Always good to see you in here. They added duos. Oh, nice. I didn't know they added duos yet.
Alrighty.
I'll be hanging out. Just might be passed out pretty quick. All good, bro. I had that sultry voice that you can fall asleep to. What can I say? Oh no, all good, Typhon. We're getting to that point of the stream where we're about to be wrapping up here, hopefully in the next half hour or so. So there's not much left to do. Just clean up right now. I will say this about the randomized Octo. It's really difficult to find them. Like I'll eventually I'll find them, but like once we get the Big Octo chart randomized with where the Big Octos end up, we'll definitely make this a lot easier. There's a lot of quadrants I haven't even been to yet, so. Now I just gotta keep my eyes peeled.
So yeah, Minnow, I don't know if you're here right now or not, or past now maybe, but Typhon has randomized the locations of the Big Octos, meaning even we don't know where they are. Menu modding code now. True. We know there's something there. I think it's a bow that's here. So it's not here, it's on the platform then. Where are the burbs? Are there any burbs? We're looking for burbs. Nice. There's the bow we was talking about. Okay. Is there anything? Okay, I got those two. Those three, excuse me. Here's examples again of the new charts, which is epic. Got that one. Got those. Got those. Those. So we have completed all of the platforms now then. No more platforms. All right. So, all right. Oh, we're right here, so. No, not that way. I really haven't been doing much logic-based reasoning behind my locations I've been choosing. And honestly, I think it's fine. It's mostly just sailing around to try to find the Octos, because I'm guaranteeing one or two of the Octos are going to have required items, whether that be the last bow or the last Master Sword. And I just realized I only need two more things. Wait, what's with the oasis? The bow's at the oasis. Alright, I got that one. Command melodies on outset. Okay. So I'm actually pretty close to being done. I didn't realize how close I was. This is a potentially required item. Bow is at Oasis. Yep. Oh shoot. Yeah. Yeah, I just put 2 and 2 together. It could be a Big Octo. Yeah. I gotta go find him. It could be anywhere. So I did find. I found Neighbor's Pearl. I did find the mailbag, so there's, you know, potential. Well, speaking of which, I could. What? Wait, hold on. Okay, I need to check log real quick because Cyclos Reef was something. I thought it was mail. It wasn't mail. I need to check log real quick. I'm not cheating, I swear. Okay, so Control F. Not Cyclos. Cyclops. Oh, it was a Tinkle statue? Did I never mark it? I must have marked it and it just kept going. That's weird. I might actually. Once I get closer to the final checks, I might send you the spoiler log. And hopefully you can help me find these Octos. Because again, I'm guaranteeing that's where some of these items are. Controllers were great, but they were never good at aiming. Alright, this entire island was dead. Did mark off
to Mom. Okay, so then we can get these 2 checks over here, and then we can go over to Forest Haven, do those checks. Gotta make sure I'm always looking out for Big Octos. Chance I end up just swimming next to one or sailing next to one. So this is a chest. Doesn't look like that one is though. Oh, it is. This one first then. Actually, no, I don't even need to do this one first. Oh well. Ruby bag, okay. Gives me another check with the mail. Magic. Okay. It's already clicked because technically this tracker had some issues. Okay. I don't know how. I remember how. Oh. That's how it got out. Yeah. Alright, here. Get down. Get down. There we go. Slower way to do it technically, but more fun. It's a 50-50 chance that this next item that I find over here is junk, so I'm gonna go over here first. Well, actually, I did just find double magic, so maybe I'll go do that first after I do this. You know what? No, we're here now. We'll just do this stuff. Okay, this is the rupees. So, Rockspire Island. Yeah, nothing there of importance. Still need to go help Grandma though. Not that.
I'll go to Ice Ring Isle.
Typhon's favorite place to go to. First, we will change time of day so we can get no from mom. Or a letter from mom now. Oh yay, it's Pearl. Alright, do I see any seagulls? Gotta continue to keep an eye out for them. Still nothing. To be fair, it's only been in nightmares that it's been scary, and game totally fine being there. I'm blanking. What about what? As a joke to myself, I did a lot of Octo testing at Forest Haven. That is horrible. Fighting Big Octos at Forest Haven. Poor fool. Gosh dang it, stop doing that. Yeah, that's right. I love how that's an actual mechanic of the game. Fun fact? What? I like fun facts. Go and go on top of the river. What river? The river? Roll post trump collisions. That's cool. I'm so good. What river? Oh wait. Oh. Okay. At the Forest Haven. Huh. Nice. Okay. I was like a brain fart there. I was like, the river in Hyrule? That little stream that you teleport onto? I don't know why I thought that one, like, when the other one was, like, clearly the right one. There's nothing here, so we're not even gonna waste our time. No, not this save file. But I didn't know the book can go on top of that river then. That's pretty cool.
Still some of the greatest music ever. Do that. Already got that one actually. Have to find him. Find him. Do that.
Okay. Hey Typhon, I'm gonna send you the spoiler log. If you wouldn't mind just looking through them. So I'm gonna send you the file. If you wouldn't mind helping me out. There you go. Because unfortunately, I'm down to my last couple of checks. Coming over here to do the flight control platform, and then I'll go do Bomb Island, and then go down to Outset Island. Once those are done, it's Octo hunting. Now I could go to I could go to High Roll and do the sword check, but the only thing I could really hope for when I get there is the sword. Oh, I'm missing 2 swords though. Dang. What I could hope there is either a sword or Oasis Deed. Whoa, what? There's a lot more seagulls here than I remember. No? Natural? Okay. Here I am getting paranoid. No. No. Oh. What do you mean they're required? I sent it in Discord. So yeah, it's in our messages. Tangle statues are required. What fun. Wait, did I send it? No, I never sent it. Oh. I guess I gotta hit enter before that, huh? There it is. Okay. No. Come back here. Oh, gosh. There we go. Much better. You're good. Okay, let's see. Hint wise, like I obviously don't want to be spoiled right off the bat, but I will. Let's ask this first. How many Big Octos are required this seed? Because at this point, we know they are required. Because we still need to find 2 Tingle trophies. We need to still find 2 swords. And we're most likely going to need the Oasis Deed. Yes, there's still a lot of checks to do, but Big Octos are going to be a part of them. Oh, wait. No. Tingle statues aren't required. But they are. What? Hold on. Forbidden Tingle statue required is at Southern Fairy Island. On here, I don't have Tingle statues required. I royally messed up this tracker. So, yeah, Tingle statues, I guess, are required. So 1 Octo is required. Okay. So I only need to find 1 specific Octo out there. And once I find them, then I'm quote-unquote go mode. Okay. Where are they? not asking where they're, but can confirm Tingle statues are required. Okay, so my tracker's wrong. Of course they're wrong. It's not a glitch in the hint text. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I kind of assumed it was my tracker, just because of how I botched it when I was making it. I don't know how I did it, but I did. So once I get closer to closer to the end of this seed, obviously, I'll probably ask where specifically that Octo is. But I'm going to try my best to find it on my own if I can. Of course I missed. Oh wow, so cool. Okay, now we're gonna go to Outset Island and save Grandma. So Typhon, are you able to create your own hints? Because maybe a cool idea for the Octo randomization mod, maybe you could do it to where you can get hints on where some Octos are located. Like, one Octo can be found at the Cyclops Reef, or the 12-eyed Big Octo could be found at Forest Haven. Maybe you can add it into the hint pool. Because to find one chart in, 200 plus checks, you're gonna be searching a long time for that, and probably gonna find all the Octos by then. Yeah, the Rando source after all. Yeah. Yeah, because I could definitely see like the Octo randomizer really getting a benefit if you could find the hints. If you like hints of like where they're located. Because again, like unfortunately, when you're like sailing around, it's kind of hard to like stop every now and then to try to like pull out either your telescope or your camera and like zoom around to try to find them. And then that also kind of like begs the question: do you have them even to begin with? But it's more terrifying to know that you don't know where they are. You could be sailing right into one and you have no clue. And that's fun. I like that. All right, Grandma. I believe in you. Give me something good. Yeah, superior. Yep. No. Grandma's the best. She gave me a weapon. I love Grandma. Yeah. Didn't spoil. Oh, Grandma's killing it. Who she killed with that sword? No idea. Wow. Oh, wow. Mr. Ho-Ho. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. Really didn't know about that one, did I? Gee, thanks, bub. Gosh, all the hints I could have gotten. Stupid bug. Alright, I'm ready to see the vibrant colors in this one. Ooh, so pretty. This one feels like the most natural, though. Okay. Fingers crossed this is a command melody. That is required.
is required. Joy. So you say 1 Octo is required. He's out there somewhere. You know that. I'm going to sail around for a little bit. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go sail straight to Bomb Island from outside. This hopefully gives me a chance to maybe come across one. Not extremely likely, but it's possible. Typhon, if you're still here, if I sail past one, would you let me know? Or at least pass by that specific one. I know there's a delay, but I'll keep my eyes out the best I can for them. In fact, you know what? Now's the time just to use the pick the box. There's one right there. Okay, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Define sail pass. If I've sailed past the quadrant. Yeah, if I sail past the quadrant. I'm hoping this is the only one I need. Also, this is epic. The fact that, he's here is so cool. Music's working fine, by the way. Can't turn my camera in first person, so maybe that's the glitch you're talking about. It is wild to think that this is my first Octo of the entire game so far. So. Trigon is a Cyclo's Isle, and so yeah, probably though, I wasn't looking at that moment. All good, all good. Okay. Keeping my fingers crossed this is the one that I need. It's not. Dang it. Okay. So from now on, from each quadrant that I sail through, I'm gonna try to take note of any seagulls in it. So for example, I'll sail over to this one. Hop in it, see if there's any seagulls, and then switch over to this one. Of course I got the waves right now. I don't see any in this one. Is it a triangle? Yeah.
daytime though. 'Cause this will not be fun looking for him if it's dark. No rain, please. The likelihood of finding them all in like the same row is probably not likely. It ain't gonna hurt to check. Probably not likely to be in its original island either, but again, it's plausible. Okay. Approaching Bomb Island. Bomb Island is technically like the last check I can do without a Big Octo. Well, not the last check. I can still go to Hyrule. See seagulls, but oh, there's one over there. Ooh, there's an idea. Well, I don't know if this is necessary to even implement, but if there's a Big Octo on a certain quadrant, maybe there could be more seagulls flying around it. Oh, is this the Great Fairy one? It is. Whirlpool's acting kind of funny with the extra waves. Yeah, looks kind of silly. But this has got to be the Great Fairy one. Yep. Really? I found another glitch! Let's go! Joy Pendant. Western Fairy Island. Bombs. Wow. Who'd have thunk? So Typhon, what's the likelihood of multiple Octos spawning on the same quadrant? Or is that like do you have like a failsafe in place and making sure that doesn't happen? It's banned, so that there's no possible way for that to happen. That's good. Because the camera thing. Fair. It's probably a smart thing to do. Okay, so there's something here. Hopefully it's worth it. Gosh dang it. Freaking bugs. Freaking bugs. Freaking, oh my gosh. Bugs. Okay. Okay, I got the last Tinkle statue. Means I can now go do Tinkle Isle. So this has to be the sword. Yeah. This has to be the sword, meaning that the one big octo that I'm required to find has the last bow, which is the one hint for Oasis, so the rest at Oasis is null and void. We don't need anything else at Oasis, unless there happens to be a big octo there, which there wasn't though. No, don't rain. No octo. Alright, give me money and then give me something. This has to be the sword. Or, yeah, that's it. Alrighty. Back to sailing around. We'll double check over at Rockspire Island. We'll check Mother and Child Island. Stupid shark. Here. Ah, stupid waves.
pretty much just have to go. Oh gosh, what the heck? I feel like I just need to go like scour the entire right side of the map. Cause like those are like the few locations that I just haven't been to yet. Never had a need to go over there.
So here's another question, Typhon. Can big octos spawn on story islands? I know we've kind of talked about it before, but like how in normal vanilla gameplay, they don't spawn on vanilla islands. But I don't know if this mod changes that rule or not. Don't verify this one. There's one right here. I'm gonna be mad.
You still here, Typhon? George, grab that out on me also. Oh, you're good, bro. I think I'm at the point where I'm probably just gonna need the hint of where is the big octo that's required. I've scoured a lot of squadrons right now, and it's a goose chase. So, no luck. So I think I'm ready for that hint of which quadrant this specific Big Octo's in. Unless I'm getting close. If I'm getting close, say, I don't know, rubber tomatoes or something. I don't know. Quit making it slow. Yeah, we're at 3.5 hours. I think the specific quadrant is probably going to be the best thing. Yeah, I think we're ready for final quadrants. Because again, this is the last item I need. If you say this one, I'm gonna be mad. Needle Rock? There was one over there? Did I like... Did I sail right by it? Yeah, I would never have gone back over there. Especially since we had to do the boat, the golden gunship. I would have just assumed that that one had been, quote unquote, properly searched. Go ahead and tell me where the other ones were. Let's see how many I just have completely sailed on by. There's one here. Is it over here? Yes, yes. I like to hear where these other ones are. All these other ones that I've sailed on past. But it's all the way over there. Oh my gosh! Holy cow! I would never have gone all the way over here. Wait. Get to this one? Star Island in... Oh no. Wait for it. Diamond Sea. And Two-Eyed Reef? No. You're kidding me. My quote-unquote example? That's ridiculous. That's so funny. Dang. Look at this one. It's literally snug up against the border of the world. No way I would have searched all the way over here. That's so funny. Diamond Seed and Two-Eyed Reef. Wow. So, 2 Octos right next to each other. And then 1 Octo that was literally swapped locations with one of its older ones. That's so interesting. Nah, looks like it's all good. I don't think it actually went out of the boundaries at all. It just got awfully close to it. Oh shoot, you're right. Diamond Seed is vanilla. I didn't even put that one together. But, oh, actually, well, yeah, but they naturally have Big Octos on them. I'm curious. Right. I'm curious. What happens if I try to do the warp glitch with a moved Octo on Diamond Steep? Could I still perform the glitch? Oh gosh, don't tell me. I'm gonna try before I go finish the seed. Alright. Oh, frick you. It's not even the bow. You're kidding me. That's so mean. Okay. Final item. Yeah. Freaking cabana deed. There it is. Okay, so this is for science, so we're going to save state. Try to get as close as possible. So, we're going to change it to day just because I get better visuals and light. Make sure I save properly. Okay. What happens when I use this moved guy? So it does work. Okay, so you can still do hook shotless Diamond Seed if you're lucky enough to have Big Octo on this quadrant. That's funny. But freaking Cabana Deed of all things. Yeah, I figured as much, but like, you know, you can never be too certain. It's always good to check. Spawns here on the island. Oh, there's no way. Broken one is the one that sent me to Windfall because I got the 1 in a million glitch. Makes sense. So what's that bottom right picture in the diagram? Drowned? Okay. Oh, so you tried all of those. Oh, okay. So that glitch you did on every single one of those spots. Gotcha.
Interesting.
Of course, it's gonna be the last one I check. Keep it changed. I had to specifically test hitting every Octo with bombs because they had particle effects I had to copy over manually. Really? What particle effects? Really? That's interesting. Oh, yeah. I guess they do smoke once their eyes are shot out. Frick that, dude. Of all things.
They couldn't just give me the bow, the arrow from the Big Octo. You had to go back to Cabana. Oh goodness, squeaky chair time. Alrighty, let's go beat this. Game would go unknown particle detected and spit out a number of particle ahead and then add to the lists to copy around. The Great Fairy was similar. Interesting. It's these little things you would never really consider, like tinkering around with the game code. Well, I wouldn't. Maybe you would. Oh, so it wasn't just a normal Big Octo, it was a Great Fairy Octo too, huh? Interesting. Well, we found another one today that doesn't make the waves go away, so that's cool. Dang, 49, 8 eyes, huh? Oh! For some reason, another thing I couldn't put two and two together. I thought you were talking about the eye reefs. You know, the infamous 8-eye reef. Because, you know, we all love going to that eye reef. The specific one, the Great Fairy one, yeah, it was on Bomb Island. It was approximately, you know, a couple of spots northwest of the fuse, where the fuse would have been on Bomb Island. By the way, once I upload it, and then I'll have a link to share for this video. Where should I post it in the community post? Should I put it in the mix mod folder or page? Oh, that's true. I didn't even think about that. Well, that's true. I'll send it to you, obviously, so that you can have a reference for it. So, because I'd like to share either this video or clips of this to other content creators to see if they can get their input and to try to share it as well. So that this mod of yours can be shared and enjoyed with other people too, if they would like to. Because I think it's such a simple thing, but like it can really change how you play and how you map your routing. Like it has such great potential, and so I'd like other people to try it too. I don't know what your plans are for it. Again, this is your mod, and like I'm just so excited to be a part of it. So I won't do anything you don't want me to do. But I definitely want your work to be appreciated by others too. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, that'd be pretty cool. So my plan is to continue like running these and like continue trying each more seeds to see how they act and how they work and you know, try my best to like, you know, get the full experience of what the randomizer can be. Yeah, I'm removing the chest icons. I think that'd be cool too. Do you plan on making your own tracker, or are you like plan on modding the already existing tracker? Okay, definitely, yeah. Not good at sniping. Yeah, so obviously like they would change icons when either opened or junked. Which would be really cool though. Hey, teddy bear face. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely see it being a lot harder. Moving. platforms are a lot easier. What the? Couldn't get this slip quick. Oh, remember when I said it was rusty? So true. Alright, let's make this the fast part then. Or not. The platform tracker track platform's full game tracker. Yeah. I don't know why I thought I didn't read that one already, but I did. Hold still. Thank you.
One of these days I want to learn how to properly speed climb the ropes. The timing on it is so hard though. It's like frame perfect spamming.
Alright, so since we're getting close to the end of this seed, end of this test run for this new mod, definitely want to shout out Typhon again. Dude, this it's so nice and so simple to be able to do this, be able to experience such a simple change to the platform chart and the submarine chart, that it really does add a good level of exploration and desire to click on these settings again. The last time I think I actually clicked on the platform setting was when I was first starting up with the WindWaker randomizer, and I wanted to experience all locations, and maybe after like 3 months of doing that, I quickly turned off the platforms. Now that this is an option to be able to have, whether you want to start with it or if you want to find it along your way, it makes it more viable and more enjoyable, in my opinion. So maybe, you know, in a game setting where you're with your friend and you guys are trying to speed run 100 all settings seed, you know, this doesn't weigh you down nearly as heavily. And then the Big Octos, I think there's a lot of potential there. I want to continue doing a few more seeds with the option to like try to learn and practice routing better. Unfortunately, the map does not pop up for me in this area. Otherwise, I'd showcase it one last time. But we'll have to do that a different day. So for now, let's go ahead and finish the seed. So this is practically a 3-hour and 50-minute seed. And that's with the help of Typhon in the chat, to help me find that last Octo. Again, had he not helped me find it, I guarantee I never would have found it. Because it was so close to the border, probably would have just sailed right past it. Let's get a good example of what not example. I just want to see what the spoiler log has to say about the coordinates for it. So this. So the Big Octo I defeated was a team of Island one. So I look up Big Octo. Okay, so that's where they are. So that's okay. So it gives the exact coordinates of them. Okay. That's pretty cool. What a seed. Thanks again, Typhon, for making it. Honestly, I love it. I think it's so cool. I'm excited to play more with it. Been a while since I've done a WindWaker randomizer WindWaker Wednesday. I hope to continue to do more seeds. But for now, I think that's where I'm going to call for today. We got one more fun fact. Well, maybe one more, maybe a few more. What you got for us, Typhon? The ocean chart has everything in real game coordinates. Oh, that's dope. I was looking at the spoiler log and I noticed those numbers. I was like, well, those are very precise. Like when it says 1,000 by 1,000. Okay, so like latitude and longitude coordinates kind of a thing. related to the center of 6 Irie. Oh, wow, that's fascinating. North is negative. Oh, that's weird. Why is north negative?
And east is positive for the other one.
Huh. Weird. Again, I would not have assumed north to be negative. Tired. It's late here. I gotta get up early for work. Alrighty. That's what we're calling for tonight. Thanks again all for watching. Typhon, thank you again so much for making this. Hopefully we can get more people involved in trying this out for themselves. You know, we'll try to, we have there's a great community of people in the WindWaker randomizer. Let's try to make sure we can try to help other people to get part of it too, so. Night, everyone.
Take care. Rest easy.
Have a good night. Thanks, Typhon. Appreciate you. Night, buddy. Bye.